So I was working with Kevin yesterday, and we were reflecting the data for the outdoor hockey stick graph, and I'm pretty sure the president will be better. What's that? Where the hell am I?
Good sir, I'm sure you're dying to know why you've been brought here.
Who the hell are you?
My associates and I represent a group known as Stop the Hoax.
Stop the hoax. You're kidding me. You guys are just a bunch of conspiracy theorists.
Conspiracy theorists, eh? I see we have a disbeliever. My associates and I have taken the liberty of procuring certain documents. I hope these will make you see the light. Like you, I was once part of the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, your so-called IPCC. Unlike you, I saw the truth and vowed to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh my god. Is this?
Yes. On November 17th, 2009, a group of our operatives broke into the East Anglia University and procured these documents. I believe you worked there at the time.
Climate change. Hey! Bam! Yes.
You scientists had your own agenda, didn't you?
No, that was all perfectly explainable.
I think not. You've never seen us, what we're fighting for. You chose to hide your faults, your flaws, and all will be unearthed.
Come on.
I'm sorry, they forced me to.
Shut up and do your job!
Okay.
Get up.
As you can see, there's a lack of
Dr.
warmth.
Kumar, is there a problem?
No. As you can see, there's a lack of warming at the moment, and we have no explanation for this travesty.
Don't we have any evidence to put down those skeptics?
No! We don't. I've gone some graphs here of the carbon dioxide and temperature data. If temperature were truly dependent on carbon dioxide, then it would lag behind carbon dioxide.
But the data's backwards on the graph.
Which shows these graphs prove nothing about global warming.
That'll be enough, Mr. Kumar. You've been most cooperative. You can return to your cell now.
Thank you.
No! Dr. Lee, listen, we have to get out of here.
You need
Dr.
not
Kumar.
worry about Dr. Lee. I will never hurt him.
What? What are you talking about?
He is our operative from the very beginning. Much of what we know about you and your kind came through him.
What?
We just so happen to be caught in a natural warming trend at the moment. 3,400 years ago, Earth underwent the Minoan warm period. 2,200 years ago, we had the Roman warm period. And less than 1,100 years ago, there was the medieval warm period. But what's interesting about these warm periods is that they occurred at a time when human emissions of greenhouse gases were infinitesimally small compared to the modern industrial era.
Wait a minute. If it wasn't the humans causing these warm periods, what was?
I thought you might ask that. The answer is simple: natural climate cycles on our planet. There is an innumerable number of sources contributing to this phenomenon. Solar radiation, volcanic activity, and oceanic currents are just a few.
So you're saying that even the melting of the polar ice caps is due to...
Solar radiation, yes. Did you know that polar ice caps on Mars are melting as well? Unless there is sentient life on Mars, and unless they're spewing out carbon dioxide into their atmosphere as well, we're confident that the cause is the sun, which is burning at higher temperatures.
Great work, Dr. Lee. You've outdone yourself yet again. But I think it's time to give our friend Dr. Chang a chance to speak.
Alright, I'll bring him in.
Ah, Dr. Chang. So pleased you could join us here today.
I'm waiting on you too. Dr. Chang, thank God you're okay. We've been searching for you for the past 2 months. Listen, we have to get out of here now.
No, we can't. I already tried. If we want to live, it would be in our best interest to listen to what they say and do what we're told.
That's right. Dr. Chang here has proved himself to be a most valuable asset, unlike the late Dr. Kumar. Although he does do it against his will.
My job is to wrap up today with a discussion on greenhouse gases.
Greenhouse gases are actually 95% water vapor, which humans barely contribute to at all. And when making statistical data, many scientists ignore water vapor in their calculations. When you look at the numbers, humans contribute less than 1% of all greenhouse gases.
We still release so much carbon dioxide, methane, N2O, and CFCs. Those are all part of greenhouse gases.
True, but nature produces a much higher amount than humans do. Carbon dioxide is naturally released into the atmosphere by cellular respiration from animals and plants. The other large sources of CO2 are the oceans and volcanic activity. And as we said earlier, our data shows that CO2 increase lags behind temperature increase. That leads to the assumption that temperature rise causes CO2 to rise and not the other way around. Reducing carbon emissions would not affect temperature very much at all.
Where do you people get all this information about Earth's past climate?
We use proxy data, which are not direct measurements but observations in the environment. Scientists can analyze gas bubbles in ice cores, they can measure tree rings, and they measure isotopes like oxygen-18 in seashells and sediment. With this data, they can reconstruct a temperature record thousands of years before record keeping began.
So what do you think, my friend? It's hard to ignore all this evidence we've got against you.
Fine, I'm convinced. There seems to be a lot more evidence supporting your side than mine.
Excellent. I'm sure a man as influential as yourself will do more in convincing the world than our deranged organization.
Well, wait a minute.
Don't worry, good sir. My job here is done. The rest is up to you.